next for your career? I'm sure you would fight next week if you could. I guess, I think the record is like 5-6 fights in a calendar year. Are you going to try to push for that, or are you going to slow down as you kind of climb up the rankings?
See, I'm not really the guys to call out people, but I heard the UFC is coming to Texas, you know what I mean? And I also heard Moreno will want to fight on UFC Noche, so Texas versus Mexican, you know what I mean? And Daniel Pineda was talking about coming out of retirement for that one. He said if I get the finish, he'll come out of the retirement. So that was the deal we made.
So you get a hold of it to him. So student and coach on the in San Antonio.
Yes, that's the goal.
So if you do get Brandon Moreno for Noche UFC like you want, that's probably a 5-round main event. Are you ready for that? Like the spotlight, the rounds, doing all the media and everything, and then a win over him. That's title shots and main events moving forward.
Is like I said, man. Brandon Moreno. Before I got to the UFC, he was always nice to me. You know what I mean? I didn't call him out to disrespect him. Like respectfully, I want to fight him. But whatever the UFC give me, you know, if they give me him, I'll be ready. And if they want to give me somebody else, then I'll be ready too. So.
Josh, over here. You fought 8 times in less than 2 years. You, Kevin Holland, and Charles Johnson are the most active fighters in the UFC. What do you think makes you 3 different than other fighters?
Just the confidence, you know what I mean? The confidence. And when it comes to fighting, man, I feel like we just enjoy it, you know what I mean? It just comes natural. So, yeah, that's what it is.
And how happy were you to wear that flag when you were walking into the octagon?
It feels great, man. It just, you know what I mean? Having my whole country behind me is just, you know what I mean? On my back is just amazing. It feel great.
Congratulations.
Sir, thank you.
Quick question. You ended up finishing it with your hands, little right, left, right. Were you looking for a hands knockout? Because you almost caught him with that knee, nearly took him out with that. Was it just something you saw or just whatever flowed?
I'm not gonna lie, we was working on a spinning kick, but he was too fast for me to throw a spinning kick. Yeah.